Hi everyone. This is our lab activity number 6.1. So let's start. After I run this, I'm gonna put this too. So, so in this exercise, we are tasked with writing conditional switch statements in C++ programs. So one of our aims is to highlight the use and limits of the switch statement in if statement. In our first code, we check to see if a department store consumer has gone over their credit limit on a change account. We are also given the following information. A, the account number should be an higher an integer. Should be an integer. And B, the beginning balance is PHP, 10,000 PHP. And C, clients have the choice of paying with a credit card or paying only a fraction with a credit card. And D, we need to show the credited amount as well as the remaining credit. Another condition added is the application will be terminated if the account number is entered as -1, which we did, and it did indicate credit limit exceeded. In the program, we employ one of the most common C++ variables, types double, which can represent both fractional and full numbers. It can have a total of up to 15 digits, including those before and after the decimal point. Also, for our output stream and input stream, we continue to use our well-known variables. Variables cin and cout. And to avoid having our account terminated, we enter 2 instead of -1. Then we're requested to input our starting balance, which is $10,000. And we entered 7,000 for total credit left, 17,000 for total credits, and 5,000 for the credit limit for ease. So now we are in 6.2. We're gonna run and compile this. Activity 6.2, we're gonna run and compile. 6, 5, 7. So as you can see, in our second C++ program, for this exercise, we are given a word problem involving a chemical company that pays its sales people on a commission basis. Each week, they receive $200 in addition to their 9% gross sales for that week. Here we are requested to compute each salesperson's gross sales for the previous week as well as their earnings. When a -1 entered the sales, it also displays termination. In our source code, we continue to use a double type variable, cin for input and cout for the output. After running the program, we are requested to enter sales in dollars. When then input $2, we then input $2, which indicates a salary of $200.18, which shows a salary of $205.84 and $567, which shows a salary of $251.03. So now, in our conclusion, based on the exercise that we are tasked with conditional switch statements in C++, we learned that in C++, the switch statements evaluates the statement against numerous alternative outcomes. If one of these expressions is true, the program will run the code associated with the result. The program will perform the program of the default statement if there are no expressions that evaluate to true. In this activity, we get to learn that that switch statement only work for equality comparison. We learned that when used in a context that permits switch operation, the switch statement is way more efficient. And lastly, we learned that there can be two identical case labels in the same switch. In nested switch expression, however, the case constants of the inner and outer switch can carry the same values. So that's all for the activity lab number 6.1 and 6.2. Thank you.